What's up YouTube, Kyron back up in here with another video, and today we have a huge, and when I mean huge, collective haul. This is going to be some high-end designer pickup. Once again, an accumulation of some of my purchases that I've had for the past month or so, maybe even longer than that because I haven't really done one of these in a very long time. But I have some really cool goodies to showcase to you guys. Like I said, some high-end, some up-and-coming designers, some of the homies brands as well in here, and some things that I've always wanted to purchase that I've checked off of my bucket list have been acquired in this video. So I'm really excited to talk about all of them in this video. But before we get into all of that, I want to thank Gantry for sending me this beautiful lamp. If you guys don't know about Gantry, they create light fixtures and other home products for a really reasonable price point, and they have really great design language. I'd personally say a lot of their stuff has inspiration from like mid-century modern design and even like retrofuturism and a whole bunch of very popular design elements when it comes to furniture and fixtures and other things of that nature, all for a very affordable price point. The lights start at just $98 and they have so many to pick through. They're also made in California, which is insane that they're able to do all of this for such a reasonable price point. And the lights are plant-based, so something that similar that you would find out of like a cup that was made out of plants, recycled plants, other things of that nature, like at your local coffee shop. If it says that it's 100% compostable and made from plants, it's more than likely a similar material that these lights are made out of. I feel like it's a perfect option just for like any person that it's hard to shop for and get them a gift. I know for one, I'm the hardest person to shop for me for gifts. My girlfriend could attest to that, and even my family, just because I pretty much buy myself a lot of things that I want to acquire, and it's just hard to chase that dragon. So buying home goods and other things of that nature is something that I'm getting more involved in, and I feel like other people could get involved in as well. And this is a great entry point to get involved in this space because it's so reasonably priced. It makes for an awesome gift, whether it be something unexpected or even for like a housewarming. It's just a great product, and I feel like you guys should know about it. As a part of their sustainable practices, they also have quick ship options on their website, and all of the details and specifics of that could be found on their website in the link in the description box below. You could also use my discount code Kyron20, which will get you $20 off of your order. So make sure to go take advantage of that. The prices are already so fair, and by using 20 bucks, like there's literally nothing for you guys to lose. I'm personally loving mine. It's a great addition to a room, and overhead lights like the ones that I'm having right now kind of kill the mood sometimes, and I feel like if you have a lamp of this nature, it's just a good little ambiance to add. Good ambient lighting, never hurt anybody. So definitely go check them out. I have everything linked in the description box below. Go do that one time. The light that I own is called the Yowie. So I'm just popping in here to say that the light is actually called the Tiny Table Light, and it's created by Yowie, which is the name of the Philly-based design studio. Just made that correction. And funny enough, it's actually cultivated by this design studio out of Philadelphia. And if you guys didn't know, I was actually born in Philadelphia. So to support a design studio out of there that's making really cool, independent, just design and product like this, it's just really interesting to me. So huge thanks to Gantry for once again sending that light and sponsoring this video. I'm gonna get into the rest of the pickups that I have in this video. Another lifestyle oriented pickup that I figured I might as well touch on really quickly. I ran through this fragrance so damn fast. It's definitely one of my favorites, being that I'm buying it again. This is one of the few fragrances in my life that I bought again. The one before this was Grey Vetiver by Tom Ford. It's kind of a scent that I used to wear a long time ago, so I'm not really fond of it anymore, but I did like it in that time. But this is like my era. This is my modern era of Grey Vetiver. Like if you see me in the summertime, I'm more than likely wearing this in addition to like maybe something else, because I realized that this smells great when you pair it with other things. So I've been wearing this with like some of my Aesop fragrances, or even like mixing this with Santal 33. Mixing fragrances is great because then your scent is so unique. I feel like some people or turned off by like the fact that, oh, like everyone's gonna know what I'm wearing. Like I don't care to show you guys this. Like these fragrances are out in the world for you guys to go and buy. I'm not gonna gatekeep a scent and be scared that you guys are gonna smell like me. But like if I'm mixing fragrances and stuff like that, I'm gonna have even more of a signature scent, you know what I mean? So even for example, like Santal, for like just for Fruit for Thought, a lot of people hate on that fragrance because it's like a sought after like LA F-boy type of fragrance, but out here it's hard to even get Le Labo because they don't have a store, and the only store that you can get Le Labo from is the Toronto store. So like there's all these like hoops of differentiation that you have to hop through to even get to Le Labo. So I personally love it. I love Le Labo, I love BYREDO, I love Aesop. All of those fragrances are definitely things that I personally love, and you could find a whole bunch of options for your own nostrils because everyone's is different. But I really love Bal d'Afrique. Bal d'Afrique or Bibliothèque are two of my favorites from BYREDO, so definitely go check them out. I got the 100 ml, definitely worth it. It was on sale at Essence, so I had to snag it. Next one is something I found on Instagram. This is a jacket from Entire Studio. I'm not going to be able to show it all in the frame. Hold up, maybe if I hit him with the wide angle a little bit. So this is what it looks like. I'd probably be able to show it a bit better on body, so I'm just gonna put this down but show you guys a little bit of the details while I can. This is a little neck coverage for the hood is up here and has this beautiful powder yellow with this zipper guard right here. Put you guys right back there. You guys know, if you guys have been following the channel for quite some time, yellow is definitely my favorite color, specifically that shade. I love a good powdery yellow, something that's very faint, pastel-y, yet really subtly vibrant. And yeah, that's just literally my favorite shade of yellow. And when I saw that jacket, I was like, I had to have it. Entire Studio is something that I've been following from a distance for a little bit now. I know they used to do some styling for Kanye a while back. I think it was season 6, and then they went and started their own brand, and the brand is doing really well. It's very exaggerated, very similar to Ding Yang. I'm butchering that name, but anyway, I'm gonna have photos on the screen of like the comparisons of that similar style and silhouette that they bring, even like Yeezy season to Ding Yang to Entire Studio. All of them have like a very similar design language that's super oversized, futuristic, and exaggerated, and I really enjoy it, especially in the winter. It's something that I firmly gravitate towards because it's just like dramatic, it's functional, and it serves my purpose personally and adds a little shimmer of color to my mainly black wardrobe that I tend to wear in the winter because it's just so safe and functional. You know what I mean? So love that puffer. It's cropped, it's beautiful, and it was a reasonable price. It was like $500 for a puffer. I think that's kind of fair. A lot of the Rick puffers go upwards of like $2,000, so I think that's a steal. It's 500 USD. It makes it a bit more expensive, but I personally find it was great. It was a great purchase. I'm loving it. I would have gotten my true size looking back at it now because I sized up. I don't know why I did that, but it is really big. Like it's not, I could have went true to size, even a medium if I wanted to, but it's definitely oversized. Go true to size. I love it. On to the next one. Next piece is an item of clothing I've been dying to show you guys. Ever since I got it, I was like, yo, I can't wait to do a pickup video to show you guys this piece because it's something that I've been really excited about ever since I got it. This is the Rick Owens Shield sunglasses. These went on sale as well on Essence. The Essence sale, I sniped some craziness. Let me just say, I sniped some dummy finds on there, and this was definitely one of them. This is a huge case for sunglasses. You got the Rick Owens little writing right there. I'm gonna take these out. I haven't taken these out in a bit just because it's been winter, and when I'm masked up, these kind of fog like crazy, but they're beautiful. Very futuristic, very intense, dramatic, oversized. All elements that I kind of keep in my styling when it comes to winter. So I could break these out. They're definitely a statement. You get a lot of looks when you wear these, but they're great if you want that vibe of like, don't talk to me glasses. I think they serve their purpose very well with these on. Like you could easily walk down the street and act as if you didn't see anyone, even though you've seen plenty, which is great. Sometimes sometimes you just want to be in your mode. If I had these and my AirPod Maxes on, like, you could literally not talk to me ever, which is good. Sometimes you just want to be caught up in your own world, and I feel like this serves that purpose. And also just a great styly piece. I'm definitely going to be using this for a lot of shoots for myself and then also for clients for styling purposes. But they're just dope. They're amazing. Got them for a steal of a price. I think they retail for like 1.1K. I got them for 600. Still a lot of money for a pair of sunglasses, but I knew I could get a good return on investment. Like I said, I'm probably going to be using them for my clients when I do some styling and other things of that nature. So really, really cool. Sticking on the theme of accessories, we have this sterling ruby bucket hat, another dramatic piece added to the wardrobe. I personally love bucket hats. They're just a great addition to a wardrobe. I think this one in specific is just great because of how dramatic it is. Can't really put it on, but even with my bun, this is just gonna look so silly because I have my hair in a ponytail, but you could see, like, if my head was here, this is how low it would go on my face. So like it would cover my eyes pretty much. So that's pretty much how it would look on me. I have photos of me wearing it out and about. It's just great. I love SR Studios. I love what he's done with collaborations with Raf Simons and other things of that nature. And it's cool to see him have an input on clothing of his own that's separate from Raf. So SR Studio is a great interpretation of that. The price is very high, but when you look at it through the lens of art and him using textiles and clothing as just another medium for his art, then it makes a lot of sense that he could price items as he sees fit. And I feel like this is a one-on-one piece. It's super individualistic, and I don't think I'll see too many other people in it. And I just really like SR Studio and Sterling Ruby's art, so I felt like it was a perfect fit for me and a great entry-level piece to get immersed in that world, you know? So yeah, really nice. I got this for Fashion Week purposes, but like you guys know, I'm not going anymore because of the new variant. It got a little too crazy, but I will still be busting this out nonetheless. Super solid, drastic item. Next piece is this, not even a piece I would call it, it's just like an accessory. These are a pair of Hidden NY powder yellow socks. You guys know my favorite shade of yellow is this exact shade. It is beautiful. I love this shade of yellow. I can't get enough. And my homie Louis actually got 2 socks from a Hidden NY release, which if you guys don't know, it's literally impossible to get these socks. I've never tried myself, but everyone always just chirps in the comments about how impossible it is to get these socks. I think he even has a subscription service so that you guys have early access to get to the socks and other products that Hidden NY drops. But it's just crazy to see that like a mood board account is able to have merch that sells out to this extent that I'm here talking about socks selling out, you know what I mean? So kind of interesting. I just bought them off of Louis just to be like, just to support and like be a part of the culture, you know what I mean? And it fit me, you know what I mean? Like yellow is my color, and Hidden NY embodies a lot of my personal favorites when it comes to just like cultural moments, fashion, media, all that. It's a great reference point if you want to get immersed in that type of world and you're new to it. So definitely go check out Hidden NY. Their clothing is also dope too. Check them out. Next piece is by Siberia Hills. I love this article of clothing. It reminds me of like a thermal, although it doesn't really have the checkered board. It's more of like a ribbing, and it just has this like burst tie-dye, almost like galaxy-esque bleached out motif all around the long sleeve. I wore this with my SR Studios bucket, and the pairing of the colors was just really cool. I felt like they complemented one another very well because of the inconsistencies. I feel like Siberia Hills makes great stuff when it comes to like some of their simple moments like this. I'm not a big like graphic hoodie guy all the time. I'd rather something a bit more simple with like a nice hue or tone or texture, and that's exactly what I got out of a piece like this. And I got it for super cheap off a homie for 60 bucks. So I came up on this for sure. So on to the next piece. Next 2 pieces are by Spencer Badu, always showing love to the boy. I really appreciate him every time. I got this package sent to me and I wasn't even expecting it. So huge shout out to Spencer. I really appreciate him, always looking out for me and the channel, of course, always utilize his pieces in a whole lot of shoots and other things of that nature. So we have this Spencer Badu balaclava. This is all 3M, by the way, and just the mask is so dope. Like, it's a bit more shallow, so it, like, this little unit only ends at your chin, so that you could pretty much see your whole neck, which is a cool little take to me. I find like all of the balaclavas are very streamlined and consistent, so this is just like another take on a different cut of balaclava, which is really cool. Great item for the winter if you want to roll it up and use it as a beanie. It's something I've been doing a whole lot this season, and just having like a white and gray speckled beanie slash balaclava is super wearable and functional for this time of year. So definitely go check them out. Spencer Badu, fire. Up next is a hoodie I can't get enough of. I wear it so often. The perfect deep hood, cropped in the body, a little swing in the front. The front pockets zip up and they're hidden, and the back graphic just has beautiful graphic design. All notes are hit with this hoodie. Super excited to wear this piece. Just incredible. See this, it's like a side A, read that. Then you have the Spencer Badu. All of this is in 3M once again, just a part of his design language this season around. And then this side B, you can read that if you want. And yeah, that's just the back of the piece, all blacked out. Like I said, deep hood, cool little graphic on the front, and I can't get enough of it. Black hoodies are so needed in the winter time, especially this time around. I just layer them under any type of jacket that I wear in the winter. Super versatile piece. Love it. Next up, we have the Commonwear pants. These are the hourglass nylon pantaloons. I showed these in a vlog not too long ago. If you guys didn't watch that, definitely go check that out. But I just wanted to double back and show these again. Really love what Giz is doing with the brand, and these deserve extra attention, of course. Love that deep brown, and nylon is like one of my best friends when it comes to winter. Love the 3D pockets, the darting, the detailing, the Riri zips on the back for that added amount of detail. And just really obsessed with the color and the fit. These, how they puddle on shoes, is just immaculate. The hidden pockets, that little hidden zipper right there. You could put your subway pass in there or your subway card. They're just super functional. I feel like, I don't know if Giz is going to take offense to this at all, but I feel like Giz takes a lot of inspiration from Kiko, and it's like a take on like if Kiko was more in the realm of like Japanese and Korean design, and that's what I feel like Giz is like Giz is a baby of Kiko and all of his references of Japanese design, yet he's so in his own world. So I wouldn't even want to discredit his designing to that, but I just find a lot of similarities when it comes to like Kiko's design language and how he uses darting and certain functionalities for his pants and everything like that, and his material choices, color palettes, everything like that. I feel like there's a lot of similarities there, but it doesn't necessarily mean that Giz is Kiko, or there would, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to give credit to Giz. Kiko's amazing. You know what I mean? So I hope you don't take offense to that at all. Giz, it was more of a compliment. This is his tag for this season, and yeah, love the pants. They're great. Can't wait to wear them a bit more often. They're a bit on the thinner side, even though it's nylon and it's a protective base. I feel like it's probably best for me to wear those a bit more in the springtime or fall. So I'm waiting for that in order to break those out, but I'm really excited because those fall on the shoes so nicely. Excited. Next piece, these are like two very heavy hitter pieces. I haven't even touched these since I got them, and I'm really excited to revisit these. It almost like brings the spark back of joy from like when you first buy an item when I do these videos, because I took them away for so long. These are the Tyrone Flare foil jeans. So Rick Owens has been doing like this like foil distressing recently. That's really, really nice. It's like his typical wax that he does on his denim, on his like dark shadow denim, but this like foil sheen to it that makes it a bit more almost metallic. But it was like the closest thing that I could find to like his original wax denim, yet with a bit more of a modern take, because they flare out at the bottom which is very much on brand for me. I love a good flare. It falls perfectly on shoes, exactly how I like my pants to fit. They're a bit on the longer side, but that's okay with me. I don't mind a little bit of puddling on my sneakers. I ended up, or boots. I ended up sizing up just because the thigh was a bit snug on the other size and I wanted it to feel a bit more relaxed, so hence that's probably why it's a bit longer on me. But yeah, they're called the Tyrone boot cut. I recommend sizing up. They're made in Italy. I got these from SSENSE. They're amazing. They sold so fast. Like when I booked my appointment to get these, in the time that I booked my appointment, these were the last ones, and that was just a week. You know what I mean? So just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Can't wait to style these and can't wait to use them in shoots and so many purposes to bust these out. Next one is a piece of clothing I've been waiting to get for so long. It's very standard and like, why would you get that type of thing? But in my eyes, I just see it as like the perfect fitting denim. I've been searching for a wide pair of vintage Levi's for so long, or just a wide pair of denim, and I feel like for women they have plenty of options when it comes to this, just because it's like a common style right now for women. But for men, there's not too many options. I have my redone denim that's a bit too light of a wash, so it feels too feminine and almost like fast fashion denim, just because it's like too systematic and all the same color. I like kind of a variance in a wash and something a bit more authentic, similar to a Levi's denim, something that's a bit more natural, and that's what I found with this. This is a pair of Balenciaga wide cut denim. I'm so excited to have these. They are insane. So impressed with these. You could see like what the wash was before versus the sandy blue wash that it has now. Very traditional, super wide cut. They fit in every right area to me. Balenciaga right there, and then that's the SSENSE tag right there. Amazing. It says unisex. I'm pretty sure anyone could really wear these if they wanted to. They just fit me perfectly. This is a perfect example of, like, obviously it's very overpriced and you're paying for the branding of Balenciaga, but to me it was more the fit. Like, I never had a pair of pants that fit me that well. I sized up to a 34. I'm normally a 32. The 32 did fit perfect as well. It just was very snug, and the 34 was just a bit more relaxed and forgiving in the waist, but literally like to the T, every pinpoint. It was almost like it was tailored for me and I didn't have to bring it to the tailor. And when you find pieces of clothing like that, I recommend anyone to just buy it straight away. Don't think about it, no questions asked. So yeah, one of my favorite jeans. I get plenty of compliments on them, even from me just trying them on. I tried them on in multiple vlogs. You guys have asked about them in the comments. I tried them on in a dump that I posted on Instagram. Everyone's like, what's those jeans? So they're a fan fave, and people didn't even know they were Balenciaga. So like, that's how I know they're real. The last piece is something very slight to just end it off. I've been on the hunt for Sambas for quite some time. There seems to be a drought in Montreal for some odd reason with Sambas, and I had to go to GOAT to get my pair, and they sent one all the way from what it seems to be some part of Asia, because none of the writing on this is in a familiar language to me. But the Samba is a classic shoe. I've seen a lot of friends of mine wear it in the past, and it's just been very familiar to me. I feel like it looks great with a baggy silhouette, very like skater-esque, but also can look very like artisanal. This is very reminiscent of like a GAT sneaker, like the replica from Margiela or the German army trainer is what it's inspired by to begin with. So just very like German Bauhaus style shoe, and I think it could be really cool, like almost like on some ravey type of outfits, if that makes sense. So really digging these. I love the Samba silhouette. I might get more. I just bought these in order to know if I like them and test them out, and then also to know my size. So now I kind of bit the bug, and the bug bit me, and now I want more of them. So I'm looking at a couple other ones, and you guys might see more in the future. thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys stopping by the channel once again. As always, let me know your favorite piece in the description box below. Thanks to Gantry once again for sponsoring this video and for sending me that beautiful lamp. Can't wait for you guys to pick up one of those of your own. If you guys are interested, make sure to go check out the links in the description box below. Once again, I'm out of here. Make sure to like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Follow the boy on Instagram. GOTSWEIGE is where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. I post fit pics, this and that, so that's what you can check out on there. I'll see you guys on the next one. Like I said before, I'm out. Peace.
I can teach how to ball like this. I said we on other shit.